Jamaican Cerasee, healthier steps. Jamaican Cerasee is a very popular herb in Jamaica, that is either boiled or brewed into a tea. And for those who don't know, Jamaica has a renowned reputation as herb cultivators, whose plants and herbs are considered blessed. What is Cerasee? There are many plants whose benefits have the ability to supersede your expectations. It has a range of benefits and packed with powerful nutrients that you might find useful to assist you with a healthy lifestyle. Cerasee, scientifically called Jamaican Cerasee, is a renowned vining plant, herb that is green in color but produces an oblong green to yellow or orange bitter melon or bitter gourd. Cerasee's exterior is either smooth or sometimes bumpy, where many have eaten it raw or added it to their cuisine, and it produces a yield of 9 to 13 fruits per plant or even more. Did you know that Cerasee is among one of the most bitter herbs in the world? Yes, it is that bitter. But it's very resourceful and helpful with many ailments. This plant is a part of the Cucurbitaceae family, or referred to as cucurbits, gourd family, where popular fruits from this family include squash, pumpkin, cucumber, citrullus watermelon, and zucchini. It is best grown in a tropical and subtropical climate but is considered perennial. This means that it grows in places that have hot and humid summers simultaneously cold to mild winters but won't survive in the cold climate. So, places like South Florida is an example of a location with a subtropical climate. It actually grows here in north-central Florida, but the seeds came from South Florida. However, when you hear the name Cerasee, the place that it is mostly affiliated with is the Caribbean, especially Jamaica and Haiti. But let's not forget it is also native to Africa and Asia. Fun fact, many people search for the word Cerasee instead of Cerasee because of the pronunciation. However, in a Google search, you will find Cerasee instead. Raise your hand if you're guilty. Raise his hand. I did so once, but nothing to be ashamed of. We learn every day, right? Other names for Jamaican Cerasee, Cerasee. Different strokes for different folks, but in this case, Cerasee differs in name association in a plethora of countries where it is grown. Hence, associate, bitter squash, bitter cucumber, balsam apple, balsam pear, balsam vine, monk fruit, English, Corella, Hindi, Carolia, Papalolo, Corelli, Trinidad Tobago, Cerasee, Costa Rica, Cundimore, Venezuela, Lai Kua, China. Bitter melon, Africa Cerasee in the form of tea, Margos, Papari, Cocoli, Dominica, Cundimore, Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, Cerasee, Guatemala, Calica, Honduras, Asorosee, Haiti. How to grow Cerasee plant. Let's backtrack. It was stated earlier that Cerasee, or sometimes spelled Cerasee, was a perennial plant. This is because it does not have properties that can withstand a cold climate. Nitrogen is needed in soils in order to produce a protein which produces amino acids that allows DNA formation and replication to occur. Lack of nitrogen means the plant will be stunted and affect the growth of the fruit and plant. Therefore, it must be planted in a warm temperature where the soil, ideally sandy or loam soil, has a good pH of 6.5 or 7, which is ideal, or a range of 5.5 to 8.7. The higher the pH, the less acidic it is, where it is more alkaline. It is important for the soil to have a good pH balance because of the packed nutrients it will need. Cerasee is a good example. You can plant Cerasee seeds, with adequate spacing, in your garden or pot if the previous conditions are met, but do not grow this herb among fruits or other vegetables. It must have its own spacious environment to grow because it will use other plants as a source for structure. More about Cerasee plant. Another pertinent condition is regular water irrigation, where Cerasee plants need a good watering system to survive but not an overabundance. Remember that if the riper the fruit the more bitter it becomes, due to alkaloid momorticin, a substance found in bitter melon including its fruits, stems and leaves that makes it taste bitter, where it changes from green to yellow to orange, overripe. Although in some cases the fruit differs in a bitter taste, whether it is too immature or overripe. A key notation is that Cerasee has a duration that is classified as annual, signifying that it only grows within a single season and its seeds are the only remaining survivors to perennial, where the fruit may differ in shape and sizes. Benefits of Cerasee and Cerasee tea. Cerasee, although bitter in taste, it has many high sources of nutrients and substances, which include vitamin A, B, 1, 2, 3 and 9, and C, folate, fiber, potassium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, phosphorus, alkaloids, and antioxidants, catechin and gallic acid primarily, phenols, flavonoids, etc. Therefore, Cerasee tea, or popularly known as Jamaican bush tea, Cerasee bush tea, in Jamaica has many benefits. Lowers hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, due to nutrients. $#, for example $#. Magnesium, which assists in lowering blood glucose level, and antioxidants, gallic acid. Reduces hypertension, high blood pressure, due to gallic acid, antioxidant, and potassium. Regulates heart muscles and blood pressure. Lowers cholesterol due to antioxidant catechin. Reduces inflammation due to antioxidants and vitamins A, B, and C. Potentially reduces the risk of diabetes. Detoxifier, washout, and blood purifier due to diuretic properties. Toxins are removed from the blood and body. Aids in the relief of constipation, abdominal pain, including menstrual pain, gastrointestinal problems, like parasitic worms, diarrhea, dysentery, and digestion. Prevents anemia due to a good source of iron present. Prevents depression due to folate present, which acts as an antidepressant. Aids in weight loss due to low levels of fat and calories, as well as lectin, which suppresses your appetite due to its insulin-like properties. Helps to repair organs that assisted during childbirth. Improves and heals skin rash, eczema, acne, skin ulcer, wounds, sores. This is done in the form of a Cerasee tea bush bath or wash, where the leaves and stems are boiled, then the brew is used externally after it cools. It also aids arthritis and rheumatism due to calcium and other nutrient properties. How to consume Cerasee tea? Brew or boil the washed leaves, moderately too, dependent on how strong you would like it, and stem of the Cerasee plant, dried or green, or place a Cerasee tea bag into a pot of water for 3 to 4 minutes after the water, 2 cups equates for 1 serving, has started to boil. Strain, drain the liquid using a strainer, or if a tea bag wasn't used, then pour it into a teacup. You can add a few teaspoons of sugar to make it less palpable, bitter. Many find it as a Cerasee tea detox, so bon appetit. Cerasee tea side effects. As a recommendation, Cerasee tea shouldn't be consumed for more than 2-3 times a month, then after a while you should give it a break. Despite its healing properties and popular Caribbean and Central America folklore usage for healthy skin and easy birth for pregnant women, you must consult your doctor before usage, as it may cause side effects for pregnant women and those who are diabetic and taking medicines.